podcast because some people have like the levels that are just they're annoying. It's absurd,
intrusive almost.
Right?
Would you say?
Where it's like I'm already listening to your shit. You don't have to be so aggressive with your sound.
Yeah, you don't have to Billy Blanks it or anything like that.
No.
You know, who was the ShamWow guy? Billy? Was he also a Billy?
I think he was. He's a Billy something.
I know Billy.
Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks. He was the black CrossFit guy. I think.
Yeah.
Or Body by Billy.
That's
or something.
true. Yeah, he's a Billy something.
Yeah.
But either
Billy,
way,
and I want to say Billy Zane. I almost said, but that's the actor from like Titanic.
is it Billy Blank?
Billy Blanks.
I don't know. Either way,
He's a silly Billy. I'll tell you that.
he's a silly Billy. He sells some ShamWows, and I think he was involved with some stuff with prostitutes. But
I mean, aren't they all? Aren't
Yeah,
they
that's
all?
true.
We've all been single.
Yeah.
Everybody, welcome to the podcast. Everybody, I got the very funny, very talented, long-time friend and associate comrade.
yeah,
We started around
finish the word "come." You just kept saying "come,
I was about to say come. Yeah,
come."
Yeah, no, that come baby, baby. Yeah, I was trying to make it. No,
Hey, I mean, if you were trying to do some
Gobble,
freestyle
Shabba
rap-
Rakes.
yabba yabba.
Everybody, the very funny, very talented, multifaceted. How about that? How
There
about
you
that?
go.
Jon Durnell.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Yes. I really hope we get the same kind of gold we had before the show.
Oh, we're gonna have gold. Don't worry about the gold. Gold will come.
Chocolate gold. John, dude, it has been a long time since I've seen you. The reason I initially texted you was I wanted to say, man, wasn't that fucking great World Series for the Dodgers, man?
Dude.
Because I know you're like one of the real legitimate Dodger fans in Los Angeles.
I do love the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I definitely keep up with them. I mean,
Yeah.
it's mostly a family thing.
Yeah.
That generates back to racism.
Yeah. Now you're just to be clear, you're against racism.
Oh yes, I'm against. No, it's not because I'm for it or anything.
Okay, just wondering.
No. There was a time when black people couldn't play the game of baseball. I don't know if you know about this, Matt.
They never taught me this at my school.
Fuck that. I know you're from like somewhere in the South. Isn't it Oklahoma or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be specific.
Yeah. I'm sure they taught you something about black people. Not
They
sure
spoke.
what it was.
They spoke.
But yeah, basically, when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, my grandfather, who wasn't even living in New York, they were living in Philadelphia, he was like, we are now Dodger fans because of this. And kind of stemmed over to my father. And at the time when he was young, the Dodgers were winning World Series. So it's
kind of easier.
It's easy to be like, I can get behind a team that's winning that let a black guy play.
Yeah.
And so now it just kind of became this thing that, I was just raised a Dodger guy. And so I moved out to LA and I was like, hey, I don't want to pay anything for my Dodger tickets. And that was my goal from the beginning. Yeah. Made it happen ever since I was out here.
And now he is the starting shortstop for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is Mookie Betts, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry.
Man, wouldn't that be nice? Actually, I'm much taller than Mookie Betts.
No
one would buy that. Like,
no, I had to bust out my old telephone book when he came on the show for him to sit on top of.
Oh, did you? Yes. He was on this show.
Yes, he
sat right here.
He asked many times.
Oh, you had him before me. I see how it is. Ridiculous.
He was very persistent.
Oh,
he was persistent. He was persistent that he go before you.
Wow. Well, hey, he did get the final.
I haven't aired the episode yet.
You haven't?
And I won't. I refuse to.
Oh, he's a World Series champion, with two different teams.
But he hurt my feelings.
Oh,
Mookie Betts hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So anyway, so whenever you already came out here, you decided you were going to see your beloved Dodgers and not have to pay.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I thought there had to be a way for me to see Dodger games without having to be a season ticket holder or having to sleep with older people. Which
men or women.
I said people.
Men or women.
Yeah, or non-binary. Even though I don't think there's any older non-binary people.
Older animals, Mr. Ed, perhaps?
I'm not sleeping with animals. That's not happening. No one's humping a dog to get a Dodger ticket.
Well, maybe you would be the submissive one.
I'm not being humped by anything to get Dodger tickets.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Look, I was going to do this the most legit way possible, okay? Watch me lose my Dodger tickets. They'll be like, we heard some craziness about Dodger tickets, and you
turn that down.
and I was like, yo, I said I would not sleep with animals for Dodger tickets. I'm like, that's where the problem lies.
You made it sound like it's not a hot enough ticket.
These tickets are in high demand. All right, do you understand?
Oh, here's the thing. I've had like good tickets to a Dodger game, like third row behind the dugout.
Oh yeah,
and so I know what the best is, and then I know what I can afford.
Yeah.
And it used to be a lot more fun when it was an empty ballpark. You know?
Yeah. I mean, there were the days of the previous ownership. I shouldn't probably speak ill of them. But,
the parking company you work for?
There was a time where people weren't coming to games, and I was there with a friend of mine who actually twerked so much she was seen pretty much after every inning, or I think even maybe more than that.
Like as a usher?
Well, no, they just kept putting him on the jumbotron because he was the only one having any fun.
Oh, wow.
So they were like, "Hey,
was he the Don't Stop Believing guy?" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't him.
That kid became something, man, didn't he? No,
really? Do you think so?
He probably got like some parts or something for doing that. You know, what I mean,
I'm
someone
sure,
probably booked him off of that.
Maybe
you could get booked off.
You could get booked off a lot.
Karaoke at Dodger Stadium, basically.
A woman got booked for a year for saying she'd spit on a penis. So like, you can get.
I'll hack two on that time.
Yeah, and now she is gone.
Yeah,
I haven't even no.
No, she just did. She's just. I think she's doing I'm not trying to. We're taping this. What date? May 1st.
This is May 1st.
We're taping this May 1st. I legit believe that she is hosting a show at Netflix for the festival.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
In a theater, in like a legitimate, not Tina Fey, not Amy Poehler.
Hosting it, or
not Ida Rodriguez, not Tiffany Haddish. It's
really they got
the Hawk Suwak, not Whitney Cummings, not Eliza.
I mean, she has a real name, whatever it might be.
Hawk Tua thing, Haley Summers.
Haley, that's right. So really, they brought this woman out.
I believe that is what's going on.
That's wild.
Netflix. I think Netflix is a joke on this one.
Seriously, because she hasn't been relevant for months now.
Yeah, she was a one-hit wonder, and then she scammed a bunch of. I don't think she did it.
Yeah, but she had.
They used her name.
They
used her name to scam people.
Right? Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, if you find,
I don't think she was like the mastermind behind the thing.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't. I know what part of Tennessee she comes from.
Oh yeah, you're from Tennessee.
I am from Tennessee. I would not go to that area alone because I wouldn't make it out alive, probably.
Okay. That sounds like the kind of area that, like, in Oklahoma, the Joe Exotic guy was from.
Yeah, well, you can't just be keeping big cats in the major cities, dude.
You can't. There are HOAs.
Right? It's like you were violating everything. Just the amount of shit that you have in the yard is a violation of the HOA.
No, it was a place that I remember specifically. I was driving by myself at night, and I was driving between Oklahoma City, or I was driving from Oklahoma City and Dallas. I was like, I gotta piss, and I was like, I don't even want. This place just feels off. It was like one of that where I felt as
you could have been mauled by a tiger out there. Yeah. You're just like, oh, this is a safe spot by the side of the road.
Yeah.
One of his wild tigers
eating his 6-week-old Walmart thrown out meat, and
no one would believe it.
Yeah,
if you lived from it, they'd be like, so you're telling me a tiger bit you, sir, while you were urinating on the side of the road?
Yeah, that's all I was doing. That's all I was just peeing. We're all peeing.
Yeah. Look, dude, if you're into freaky stuff, we get it.
Freaky Friday.
Don't come here and make a police report about it.
Dude, it's funny, man. Man. So, man, how long? God, you were like serious. I remember you were like the first group of people I met when I started doing stand up.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, been out here since the aughts.
Yeah, you're one of the real ones, man. You know that, right?
It's true, man. I actually
you've got an original vibe about you, and it's weird because I've seen other people, finally come around to you were always like a straight talking guy,
Yeah, I am who I am.
And you're like, you got this straight talking Southern vibe. And it's
I was raised.
Yeah, I know. It comes out real, man. It comes out real when you're on stage, man. That was one of the things I always fucking recognize. Also, you're one of the only guys I could ever talk to about football.
It's true. It's true. Not a lot of sports love in the comedy world. I think enough jocks picked on these people where they're like, I won't love a sport again.
Yeah, I get the vibe that I feel like I remind people of somebody that was a bully to them in high school.
Yeah,
even if it's not based on my behavior, either by my look, or I have a bit of an attitude, or whatever. Definitely some undeserved swagger. I want but
yeah, I can see how the arts and sports don't collide too much. I mean, usually they try to keep them separate.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. So I get it.
Also, like football is like more of a team sport.
It's true.
And stand-up is definitely a solo sport.
Stand-up is a very solo game. Now, I mean, I don't know how many people liked wrestling.
Wrestling, it has a lot of carryover with the guy. I mean, professional wrestling.
Professional.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking more of like the official sport of wrestling.
Oh, like singlet shit.
Yeah, the singlets. The Greco-Roman. Where you grip a man by the waist, and you roll around with him until he submits.
Yeah. And those guys had girlfriends. Yeah.
Your face was so genuine. You were like, oh.
That was actually that face you made. That was actually how I felt while I was watching the Diddy documentary.
Oh,
and when I found out when I found out he was doing that to other men. I was just like, oh my God. I didn't. Well, that was my point. And then I realized that says something about me.
Yeah. Hey, come on. You got to be more woke. It's 2026, man. A man can be abusive to men and women.
I know. I was okay with part of that equation. It didn't really
you need to be okay with all of it. Actually, none of it. None of the equation.
I need to go all in, or I need to be complete psychopath. And I was just like, there was probably some dating going on, and there was a power imbalance. I get that. And then, but I was just, he was raping other men. That's uncalled for. That was how I realized that was my gut instinct,
and you should be ashamed.
But also it could be something I could monetize.
What, you could somehow monetize that?
Yeah. You could monetize the initial.
Are you going for Iowa? Is that who your target audience is for this? Wow. Sorry for shots fired to Iowa.
You know who the next guest is on this episode, on this podcast is Hannah Ganson, the pride of Iowa.
Damn. Wow. Might want to edit some of that out.
Yeah. Oh, they were gonna fire up that old Ganson Durnell rivalry.
Well,
that's
I'm
been
just
going
saying, no one from Iowa is going to listen after this episode. So then the numbers are going to go down right before, and that's unfair. So you might have to do some editing.
Dude, are there any good like local comedy beefs? There are never any good ones. It's never like two guys that are really good at different ways, and you like them.
The beefs are usually just like someone slept with someone's girl, and then it became a problem, and it's just like it's not a good beef. It's just like same old high school drama.
Yeah, there's a lot of high school drama.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
Yeah, it's like we went any world in which like adults are interacting as much as they would back in like high school or school days.
That is our social life.
Yeah, exactly. We just kind of almost revert back to it. Like there's like,
it's like, well, I compare it to undergrad years.
Yeah,
or more or less, because
kind of same idea. Yeah. It's just like you see them a lot, but you still go back home.
Money's scarce. You're kind of in that. You're kind of in that poverty mode, but it's like it's cool to be broke still mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you find out people are doing scandalous things for money, and you're just like, whoa. I mean, I probably would do that.
If given the opportunity, if I would have found that Craigslist ad first, I would be the one doing that.
It's like they made you do that on set. Oh my God.
And who do I contact?
Exactly.
About
that? Yeah. Do you have
and who books that?
I have no shame.
Yeah. I knew a girl who, she was attractive, and she still is. But
what kind of comment? I'm glad you didn't say her name.
Yeah.
She was attractive. I mean, but she still is. Just had to reiterate.
I'll show this to her and she will laugh. Anyway, and she got a sense of humor.
Okay, good.
But like I knew she like whenever like money's tight and your day job and that kind of thing, she would. I went with her to do this one time. She had to get magazines purchase adult magazines to get snuck into a caterer's truck to LA downtown jail. And people would pay top dollar. This was like for actual paper porno mags.
That's cool that your friend was involved in like the prison contraband.
Yes, she was in the prison contraband industry.
And she didn't have to put anything in her butthole to do it.
No, someone else. It was someone else's. She was
You're not getting a magazine up the butthole. Come on. Now.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's just.
I don't know.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
This is someone who's never been to county.
No, you're not.
You can get a whole magazine.
I know you can, but like.
No, you're folded up into little pieces.
But. What, do they got to glue it back together? Glue. Here's the tiny little pieces. You'd be like,
unfortunately, it's a paste that you have to lick it.
Nope. Not getting licked.
This is a fun conversation, right?
It's gonna probably continue to be wild.
Oh yeah, I also have to do an ad later.
An ad for
what? I got an ad read.
We got DraftKings here.
Bro, they are the shadiest, man. They are they are the worst.
A gambling place would be shady.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, people. A gambling place could be shady.
This is true. So think about it before you go visit Vegas. But
well, I mean, Vegas is going broke because people gamble on their phones now, man.
Well, they're going broke because they got.
It's two things. It's multiple things.
They got a little too big for their britches. Vegas is known for like, hey, everything out here is kind of cheap, but we're gonna just take your money.
Yeah, we're gonna take your money on the slots and the tables and da 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 da. And now they're doing it for the breakfast.
Like, we'll just take your money, and then take your money. And it's just like, whoa, okay, where do I get like?
Yeah,
the lubricated fucking.
The consensual.
Like we don't have that.
We don't do consensual. Well, it's only 2 or 3 companies. I think it's like 2 major hotels that run Vegas. It's MGM. And I can't remember the other one. But they
whoever has the other half.
Well, they so it's like it's not a monopoly per se, but it's an oligopoly where there's price fixing.
There's poly out there.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I would assume.
Dude, it's not fun anymore. Last time I went to Vegas, I saw my friends and I enjoyed their company, but the energy is flat in Vegas right now, man.
Yeah, it's just not the same. Like I remember the good old days of Vegas when you'd see like bad parents out at 2 a.m.
Oh yeah,
like, walking their children up the strip while they're like sipping on some alcoholic beverage.
Well, I see that here on Hollywood Boulevard, bro.
Well, that's not the same. It's not the same. That's a little sadder because they're stepping over people smoking crack.
I didn't see Vegas. I really get to be around white trashy people. I don't do that in my normal life. I'm around, artists, bohemian types.
I mean, if you want to, San Bernardino is not that far away.
I don't want to unless I'm like a 2 or 3. It's like when you grew up in a church, I can tell, right?
Oh yes.
And you had those was it Black Church or was it like
it was a Black church?
Okay.
Yes.
Are Black churches big on mission trips?
Absolutely not.
White churches love mission trips.
Oh yeah. No, my father would participate in them and do them like usually like with other churches
coordinate
and stuff. And coordinate stuff, but like for the most part, at least my church was not about that noise.
No, I mean I feel like it's a good thing to teach people to volunteer and help others and
yeah.
But I also feel like it's a big money racket too, because like if you want to do that, you could do that. Like especially if it's like a suburban church, instead of sending people to Africa. Like hey, why don't they do like volunteer at the YMCA 10 miles away from their house that has underprivileged kids.
Come on, this is just a way to go vacation.
Yeah, someone's greasing it. Someone's you got a travel agent in the church that's running some kind of
right. Because how many times do you have to go to the Caribbean each time? It's like, oh, Jamaica needs help. This time it's Puerto Rico. It's like, oh, stop it.
No, they go to some real play, but yeah.
No, I mean they will, but I mean, not that Jamaica isn't bad. I mean,
Jamaica's got its hoods.
Yeah,
my sister volunteered there for a year. She actually did volunteer there for a year, but it wasn't like church related. It was
the inner part of the island is not the outer part.
No, she got. She had told me the story that whenever she was, when she was there, she would go buy groceries. First week she was there, she'd go buy groceries, and she was just like, all right. Well, and then she came back the second week to buy groceries, and they're like, oh, you're not a tourist, and they're like, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm running the women's clinic here, and they were like, oh, but and then so she got locals only price. She got locals pricing on the groceries. And it was
it's a good thing she was white and recognizable. Like that.
She stuck out. Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah.
I've seen you again.
Yes. Oh, this one. Oh, this one again. I feel like the sound got better. I'm not sure if that was me or is my. You can talk for a second.
I mean, I'll keep speaking.
Okay, there we go. Maybe coming down a little bit off something. Yeah.
Do you do more than weed? It's like,
I'm taking Percocets too. No.
How late 90s, early 2000s of you?
Hey, you know the guys I started with. There we go. No.
Are we doing retro with drugs again, too?
Exactly.
It's like the clothes are going retro, so are the drugs.
It's like the neon shoelaces. Yeah, absolutely.
Everything comes back around, kids.
Yeah.
It always comes back around.
Yeah, man. So I think you were somebody I met. I'm gonna go back to the original thought I had.
Backtrack.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, you're one of the guys I remember starting with, and we kind of ran in different circles. But I always saw you writing, and I always saw you were always good at. You can read a fucking crowd. I don't know where you're. I knew that with you from an early age.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
because we used to be younger. I don't know if you can believe it. We're both 23 years old.
Oh, come on, don't lie to them. Yeah. I mean, they can see the wrinkles and stress.
Yeah,
they can tell the crow's feet and the receding hairline on us both. Yeah, it's like I mean, I live in California, but I refuse to get the Botox and stuff and filler. I mean, maybe one day I'll break down if I have so much money.
I did a hair transplant.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They told me I was going to need to get 2, and I've only done 1.
So you just did half of it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I only had that much money at the time.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, they're expensive, bro.
No, I know, but like you got half treatment.
But I'll get more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was concerned for you.
Yeah, man, it's not a thing. It's not like it's better than it was.
All right.
Yeah. So, no, I've done that. I don't know about I think Botox face is like really unattractive. It just feels that, you know what I mean?
Again, look at you trying to alienate half your audience here. You know, like
you think, what do you think about like men that Botox listen to this?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like
these are men that are like begging for me to read them sports betting ads. You know,
you don't know that, man.
No, I'm not gonna. That's
Today's man is getting filler and has
he's getting sun filled. He's getting sun filled. Yeah.
Light foundation.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what they're doing
in the gym all day.
Yeah. In this neighborhood, yes. Yeah, I agree.
In this neighborhood, well, yeah, definitely in this neighborhood.
Yeah, no, I live amongst beautiful men. I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger compared to most of the guys that live around here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
25 steps away from a gym.
Yeah,
like there's one right across.
No, I go
the
to that's what I'm a member of actually.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I go to the fucking the Russian money laundering front one. Yeah, that's the one I go to. Yeah,
I have no idea that was happening.
Yeah, no, they're big sponsor of the podcast. Everybody, yeah. Anyway,
the mob.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I need to clean up my language then.
Hey, it's Matty. It's Matty Bag of Donuts. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, over there. Hey.
I want no problems with the mob. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm too old to get murdered in a tragic way.
Okay,
so it's like I can't take a beating. I'm squealing. I'm like, what? Who do you need? Yeah, like 2 hits.
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
2 punches, and I'm like, I'm squealing. I don't have any more strength to take another hit. Me in my 20s would be wild and be like, you go have to kill me. Beat down. I was like, please stop. Damn it.
I would be a bitch. I would happily be a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. You know, I'm like, they're
man,
I like people like I had to give it up. I had to give up because I had a wife. I had kids. No, I just didn't want to.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get hit anymore.
Yeah,
like I don't have anything but like Jordans in the house. Like, and I'm still not like I want to go see them.
Yeah.
I want to go see my shoes. Let me go see my shoes, please. Oh, God.
You're like a father. You're like a father. I'm a father for my J's.
I got little Jay at home. Oh, is that your son? Yeah. We'll say that's my son.
There's a new pair getting dropped off by UPS.
I think
by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I don't want it to be alone.
I've got to be there. It's going to be cold in the morning. Oh God.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's your Jay's your baby, man.
Hey, that's the closest I have to children. I'm sure.
Have you ever thought about that?
I mean, really. I mean, that's it. You know, like
I mean,
my shoes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's kind of wild, right?
You know, I mean, some people have like what are those like water bottle canisters? That's like their baby. Like they take.
Oh, the ones that carry the water jugs everywhere. Yeah.
And they're like, I have water every day. It's like, that's not a flex. You should have water every day. That's what you're supposed to do.
What were you gonna do when you're thirsty? I mean,
it's the wildest flex I've ever like.
I really pee a lot.
Right. It's just like, but we're supposed to be drinking water. You know, like,
and
it's a weird flex.
Also, I think we're hyper aware of it here in LA. I don't know if it's as big of a thing in like Kansas City or
in the
something.
flyover states.
Yeah,
we better be drinking water.
We're around the most obnoxious people. You know what I mean? Who will turn everything into a flex and a branding deal. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So that may be. Like I always forget that we're with the most attention-seeking people in our lives, So
I'm not gonna lie and act like I'm not it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm on a podcast right now, being like, please don't unsubscribe because I badmouthed Iowa and Pretty Men.
Dude,
I know that's most of the people who listen to this podcast.
I feel that like authenticity is getting lost in like regular media.
It hardly exists.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't even get authenticity in the news. And it's like, that's where we should be getting some of it.
Oh, yeah. And it's like a consolidation of like all the major corporations and like the whole Ellison thing. I know you following them. Like they bought CB Paramount, I think. And now Paramount's buying Warner Brothers.
Yeah, there's all that. Just like
and they bought
it's
TikTok.
Insane how like every different like little news station will have like the same topics to go off.
Same reading points, like verbatim.
It's just like why isn't there not other
you've seen that? You've seen that consolidate where today it's a new and they're reading it verbatim. Man.
Right.
It's wild.
If people want to talk about the propaganda in other countries, I'm like, look at our damn country,
That's why I feel like podcasts. I mean, like this is, a goof off one. Sometimes I talk like real stuff on it,
I've been real this whole time.
Really?
I've been real.
Really?
Maybe
is it real? Something I can feel, son. Loaded up and kill. Want to tell me, is it real? Anyway, that'll turn a few people off probably. It may turn a few people on. I just feel
no one got turned on by that. No one got bricked up on at home because of that.
Does bricked up mean like they got a hard dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the kids say these days.
They say bricked up?
Or yeah. I think they say bricked up.
You're around the kids, man.
Yeah, I got it.
Trust this man around your kids. So John's a good one. John's a good guy. John's one of the good guys, dude. No. God, it makes it sound like I'm talking about you, like you're like Ryan Cullen or something. Yeah. No,
I'm a decent human being.
No, dude, you're. Jeez, I don't know where we were going, man.
I don't know.
I think podcasts are like the direct access to somebody, and like they get that from the social media. If like there's a rumor about Tom Cruise, he doesn't have to go through the press or newspapers or traditional media like they used to have to, like Entertainment Tonight and Pat O'Brien interview.
I mean, and
Barbara
even
Walters.
still, that stuff was like wildly diluted. And from now what we have found out about, the Bill Cosby Chronicles, like if you just went to them and was like, hey, what is this you're talking about? I'm roofing people? No, let's talk about my new movie coming out. And like, it was so easy for them to just like turn and go in a different direction. It's just like
take the attention and divert it to something they can monetize.
Right.
Yeah.
Which makes it like crazy when you think about like the people that they did finally like let stuff fall out from. Like what was going on where you couldn't have fixed this situation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Kevin Spacey thing. It's like, dude, you were on top. How did you allow yourself to fall down, because they seem to be real willing to let you still prop yourself up.
I mean, as long as you can make money off you.
Correct. And it's not like he wasn't doing anything. He was
starring in a big movie at the time. Yeah.
And he had
in
a
the
TV
House
show,
House of Cards. That
so
he
it's
was.
like, you're on top.
Yeah.
And they still pulled you down. You didn't have anybody go run over and fix the situation? That's what they do.
Yeah, the PR team or whatever, the emergency people that threaten to counter sue and da 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 da.
Maybe he didn't think it was going to be a big deal. He's like, whatever. And then
I didn't think it was that big of a deal with him, because it was like a 17-year-old kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
that's what I mean. It's technically it's not good. It's illegal. Whatever.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. But it didn't seem nearly as bad as some other things that people have been brought up on. But at the same time, he still allowed it to be there, which I'm just like, you are at a big enough point in your life.
Didn't your manager want it stopped in their team? Because there's probably a 3 Arts or a IMG or some, whatever.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate agent, and they would be like, hey, we got,
Correct.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, we've got this other story for you to run, not this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Because they really give us what they want us to know.
Yeah.
I mean, the stupid Artemis was up in the sky, and that was literally all they could talk about for 2 weeks. There's something in space.
They were just looking for a break from the Iran war. Stuff, I think.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But that's all they were feeding us. When they want to spoon feed us something, they will just shove it down our throat for as long as they can.
Well, it's wild also that we all get personalized news feeds. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You and I could could be neighbors. And we're both comedy guys. We're both football guys. Mm-hmm. And we like some of the same music. We could get 2 completely different news feeds.
It's true.
And it's just there's no monoculture anymore. That's one thing I do miss. Especially as a young guy, wasn't MTV was a thing where it's okay, this is what's big. You know what I mean? Or Sports Center.
For all of us.
These are the top 10 plays of the day. This is look at this catch, look at this dive, look at this whatever, look at this shot from the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
We rarely have moments as a society to get around a thing.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, there was 3 sitcoms, so everybody knew what was happening on The Honeymooners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about way back.
Okay, right.
So people could get around that. Then over time, there was more, but there was still not that much.
Yeah.
Everybody knew about Family Ties and stuff in the 80s, and then Full House and nonsense like that, and then Friends, it was
still a unifier,
right?
Yeah,
but now it takes something big to bring everybody back,
and it's usually tragic, like an earthquake or where a lot of people die and there's big footage or something, or
no, I mean, maybe so, but it was the pandemic and Tiger King. We all had to be shut home. We had to be stuck at home, and then we all came together over something.
Over a Netflix show.
Right, because we had nowhere else to be.
Yeah.
Bitch
Carol Baskin. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It took something extreme for us to all be collective on one thing. And now there's still some things that a lot of people watched Game of Thrones. Or a lot
it was a unifier.
Watched Euphoria, but not everybody was on it they were Tiger King.
It. Well, it was the first week of the pandemic or COVID.
Yeah.
And Netflix dropped it, and it was just an innocuous drop. It was just whatever. It was scheduled. Mm-hmm. They do documentaries.
They're
but
we don't have much to do.
That guy had been on John Oliver.
And he was a strange cat.
Oh, he was he was built. He was the right guy at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
flamboyant, gay, tiger animals, and the misogynistic, and
right.
Kind of, he was a train wreck of a human being, Joe Exotic.
Yeah, because he hit on a lot of things for a lot of different people. Some people could be well, at least I'm not crazy like this person.
Yeah.
Or some people are
they feel better about themselves and the choices they made because they're looking at a buffoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then others are man, I wish I had big cats like that. And they look at their little domestic cat being why can't you be cool like that cat? Stuff like
yeah.
People
projecting.
Yeah. There's all kinds of reasons why, but everyone found something in that show that we all kind of hooked on to.
Yeah. It was a moment in time, man.
Yeah. Like one of the weirder ones was like the Marvel craze, how like everyone was on it for like a long time, and like
I think they juiced it too hard.
Oh, they juiced it way too hard.
Because I'm an outside guy. I've never fucked with comic books.
Well, they squeezed all they could too quickly, because like they got.
It was a good source.
Oh yeah, they got to a mountaintop.
With a golden goose, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
The capitulation point.
Yeah.
Where it just like it's like ice cream. If you have one a day, it's like nice. But if you have like you get numb to it.
They had too much ice cream,
Yeah.
and they all had the same ice cream formula, and that's the problem. Where it's just like the tones were pretty
too
similar.
formulaic.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well then this is introduced, and then this happens, and then and then there's a fight forever, and then it's over.
Well, like there's only a few. From what as an outside guy, as a non-comic book guy, I go. There's only a few characters that really go for me. It was like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, kind of Aquaman. But like Silver Surfer and all this shit, I'm like, you can't introduce somebody and like expect anyone to care.
But you have to really make it worthwhile. And they weren't really trying that too much. They were just like, well, this is what they did in the comics. And it's like, well, but there's probably a reason why they weren't as big of comic book characters as a Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's reasons why people like Spider-Man. He was like a regular everyday dude who cracked jokes.
Yeah, it was like a Jordan Bird and John Magic kind of thing. You know what I mean?
He tried to do his best. He always won, but he couldn't get his girl. It's just like, man, dude, that sucks, man. Just tell her you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Get some play.
I think the Peter Parker ones. No, Peter was the guy.
I mean, there's Peter Parker and
Tobey Maguire. I think those
the original ones?
That's where I started watching. Tobey Maguire. He was the right guy at the right time for those. I remember Batman. I haven't watched it since I saw Christian Bale, and then I saw the Joaquin Phoenix stuff.
Christian Bale did an interesting job of it. I mean, I would say like he kept it.
I haven't seen the new stuff, to be honest.
Realistic.
Like the Pattinson. I haven't seen him.
I saw it. It was fine. I mean, I wasn't like wowed by it like other people and critics were, but I think it's just because, it was this new, young, sleek Batman. And so, like,
it was time to change. Also, Christian Bale wasn't going to be doing it anymore. It was a young
he can't do it forever.
Yeah, no.
I mean, George Clooney barely did it as long as he did.
Oh, that was only one, right?
I know, and he barely did that.
And that doesn't mean George Clooney's a great actor. He just wasn't a good Batman. Yeah,
not at all. I mean,
Val Kilmer. I enjoyed him, but he wasn't a good Batman.
I guess not. No, but he did look good in a turtleneck. The man could wear a turtleneck.
Yes,
that's why they cast him the Saint, which gave him the same outfit. They're like, just wear turtlenecks, man. You look good in them. Not a lot of people can pull off a turtleneck.
Have you ever seen that movie Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. The Gay Perry character.
Yeah.
The detective who's like the smart gay detective, sassy. He's so funny.
He is. And I mean, like, he's a good actor. I mean, like, him and, what was that, Tombstone?
I'll Make You Famous.
Yeah.
Billy Holiday.
Yeah, he's like, he's a legit actor.
Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah, Billy Holiday was
loud singer.
Was a
lounge
beautiful black woman singer. Yeah.
From back in the 30s.
Yeah, sorry. Doc Holliday.
Completely different thing. But like his acting ability, I mean, like he had range and ability, and you know what?
The villain in Top Gun.
And again, he looked good in a turtleneck sweater. It's so like you can't get that everywhere. Like think about some of these other actors and think of
Steve Buscemi
in a turtleneck. Hell no, dude. Like that's not gonna work. Like
I'm gonna chat GPT that.
Yeah. Don't make that because like AI is gonna find it, and then I'm gonna look online and I'm gonna be seeing.
Dude, you gotta register your shit before I put this out, man.
I just don't want to see Steve Buscemi in a turtleneck.
I guess it's not gonna look right. Too late, man.
This
podcast gets clipped and sent around the world.
His neck's too thin and it'll look like it's swimming in it. It's just not gonna work, dude.
Yeah,
it's not gonna work. I'm sorry, Steve Buscemi, but you know it. That's why you don't wear them.
Yeah.
I know he listens to this podcast
religiously. Yeah, man. He podcasts about this podcast. Actually,
dude, for real.
Yeah,
shit. I'll be honored.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Man. The other thing is like you're one of the only college football fans I know that's like I know that you're like a college football fan first.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. No.
You're not the only one, I guess, but yeah, you're one of them.
No, I love a little college football.
You're a Bama guy?
Yeah, Bama didn't have as good of a year this past
They're
season.
allowed to have 1 year off now that everyone.
It's true. But the surprise for me, because when I was real young, I lived in Nashville, and we would work the Vanderbilt games.
Yeah.
And, like, they were usually pretty sad because, like, it'd be a Vanderbilt home game, but it would be like all Florida Gators.
It would finally it would be the only sellout of the year.
Yeah, and it'd be the other team, and it'd be the saddest
Oh,
thing to see.
because it was like the fun trip too.
Oh, yeah,
It was the fun. Hey, we can go out for a
We can
night
go to
on Nashville. We can
Nashville.
go for a night, and then we'll catch the game in the afternoon.
We'll get drunk on Broadway.
Yeah.
Like, we can run around.
They were like a Vegas trip,
kind of.
like for the Raiders. Yeah.
And then Vandy got good for a couple of years, and people didn't like that.
Are you talking about like now or?
Well, just recently, because they
They had the Franklin years.
Well, they had some good years later, but like recently, because they finally got to 10 wins in a season, which they had never done before.
Yeah, Diego.
Yeah, Diego. Pova,
whatever. Pova,
yeah. Anyway, they started having like this VC thing, like gang symbols that like I had never seen before, where like they like. I know it's weird, but like I don't know, they were doing like something like this. I don't know, but like
a claw kind of V and
V
then
and a C.
yeah.
Maybe it was like I don't know what it was, but
like
I was
at the crowd was
the crowds do. It's like so now they have like hand gestures, which they never had before. Which I was just like, when did you guys start having gang signs for the Vanderbilt Commodores?
Yeah, you can't let smart kids around the football team too much.
But like this had never happened. Like no.
No social
off,
awareness.
It'd be barely 100 people who were there for the Commodores at most of their home games.
Yeah.
And now, like, it's all black and gold. People actually care. It was insane to see the same
the
stadium
transformation
that I was like, was the saddest stadium.
Oh, they've rebuilt it, I think, a little bit.
Well, they had. They've built upon it too. Like, there's, they've changed some things. Like I could tell about the stadium as well. But still, it's just like, this can't be the same university that I used to like. Oh man, here comes Tennessee.
Yeah,
and it's all like orange and white throughout the whole stadium, and like just the band for Vanderbilt is the black and gold, and you're like, that's sad.
And the band's parents,
right?
That's
Travis.
Like
on the tuba.
That's Travis.
You blowing that horn, baby. Blow.
A handful of the parents of the players.
Yeah, they weren't even there. They were like, I'll meet you later afterwards. I'll be on Broadway.
I didn't recognize my school transformed when I was there, Oklahoma State. Because I didn't realize it was crappy. Because I really only went to...
You were young.
Well, I only went to Oklahoma State games. I went to University of Tulsa games and Oklahoma State games.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen other stadiums, really. I'd seen bowl stadiums and NFL stadiums, but I didn't see what other stadiums were like. And I didn't realize, we're kind of playing in a fucking armpit, And then they spent the money now. And then by that time, I'd gotten older and I'd seen, like, other stadiums. And it was more on games, were more on TV and stuff.
Gotcha.
And then
That's probably what it was. There was more shame.
Yeah,
well, just seriously,
the commercials in between where it shows like rust on your stadium and stuff like that.
Well,
the
definitely.
open airs and stuff. Yeah,
because and also I'm sure like Instagram doesn't help because everybody's Instagram and everything, and so like you see some like hot influencer from Oklahoma just like showcasing this real rough ass stadium.
She's getting tetanus in her seat. The tetanus is ripping through her cutoffs.
Yeah, and you got
she's bleeding into her cowboy boots that she wears for the game. Yeah,
and then on the other end you got like these women from Texas Tech talking shit to her, and they're like, it just doesn't look good for the alumni board. They're like, no, man, we can't have little Cindy looking bad out here. We got to do better with the stadium.
Dude, did you hear about the guy from Texas Tech? Did you hear about that? He got Texas Tech bought the quarterback $5 million. All right.
Okay.
Not major news. He just got busted for having FanDuel, his second time having like FanDuel accounts and stuff. He's addicted to gambling, apparently.
You know what? And
he checked himself into a rehab.
I mean, and that happens. Yeah. I mean, especially because like I feel like now, I don't know if I could have made it through if I was young. And they had like FanDuel and stuff because it's like they say 18 and over.
It's so legitimized.
There's 14-year-olds using it.
it's so legitimized because it's on a phone app.
Well, not even that. It's on TV.
Yeah.
Like
and
when we grew up, there was the shame of Vegas.
Yeah, Pete Rose days and
Right.
that kind of thing where it was just like you don't bet on the game.
Right.
Shoeless Joe. Well, I mean, I think that was the only big one really was Pete Rose.
Well, yeah, there was Pete Rose. The accusations of the Shoeless Joe and the Black Sox.
Yeah.
Never proven that Shoeless
Also,
Joe
we
was
don't love
involved.
we don't love the fact that they were called the Black Sox because of it.
Because there was no one black on the team, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no,
it was not allowed. Maybe someone might have been Cuban, but that's the closest.
Good white Cuban. Good one of those good white Cubans.
I did not say it like that.
I agree with you, John. I agree with you, John. It was one of those good white Cubans. There we go.
I did not say it like that. But
arms crossed. That's how I love to have my guests on the podcast. Arms crossed.
Nope. That was not me. But no, but in all honesty, yeah, man, like the gambling now has gotten to the point where they literally have ads throughout the stadiums.
Yeah, you're walking
Ads.
at FanDuel Stadium,
Right.
And
They have
Prize Picks
commercials
section,
with it.
seating section.
And they have games within the game for it where they like
Ads of the thing are brought to you by da-da-da.
Well, no. Like, you know how like they do the stupid little games between quarters at a basketball game.
Oh, like
It's
the
this guy is going to shoot free throws from this line and blah,
the
blah,
half
blah.
court shot for $500,000. Yeah.
So now those are being sponsored by like
Calci's and stuff.
FanDuel's, DraftKings, and now they have one where this guy like will be blindfolded and they will like
Oh, yeah.
and
$6 million shot or whatever. Yeah.
No. They'll blindfold him and noise cancel, right?
Okay.
The game is this dude shoots 10 free throws. The other guy, the line is like negative. The line is 3.
Okay.
3.5. It's like now he has to decide without hearing or seeing if this guy got over or under 3.5.
Yeah,
I
we're
was like,
gamifying everything. It's
I was like,
yeah.
that's in the game in between. Like, it used to be fun where it's like a guy just
Yeah.
kept trying to
Yeah.
hit threes and we all were
Yeah,
like,
and
you suck at basketball.
Yeah, and if they did make it, we all got like free cheeseburgers or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And
Now there's another element to it where this guy's gambling on it.
It's very Tron, Hunger Games, where we're more Running Man. We're kind of morphing into
Right.
where it's just very they act like there's not enough for everybody.
Exactly. And there might not be enough for everybody.
There is. I think billionaires are a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. I mean, there used to be a time where people were just like rich.
Yeah.
Like we even lived in a time where people were rich. Like maybe
Yeah.
a few people had like generational
Yeah.
wealth. But
Yeah.
now it's just to a point where it's just like they're throwing out generational wealth to just anybody. you
It
know?
used to be a half-hour show called Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It was 30 minutes a week,
Right.
And it was on like Saturday afternoons at 3 p.m. when nobody was watching TV, and that's all you had.
And the show got canceled because there were no more homes.
Yeah, they were.
There were no more homes to see. They're like, we went to all of them. That's it. Now they would have like years and years of episodes. Man.
Let me do this read before I forget too.
Oh yeah. We got.
If you want to grab a drink or soda or anything from the fridge, help
Hey,
yourself.
I got H2O.
Yeah, high quality H2O. I want to tell you guys about Good Feels. Good Feels. They sponsor the show. If you want to help the show out, check out the link below. Good Feels. They are a carbonated THC drink. They come in multiple flavors. You could buy a 6-pack, 12-pack. If you see the price, it looks crazy expensive. Just realize that's like a 6-pack or a 12-pack. If you want to save money on that and help out the show, use the promo code OVPoints. And you can subscribe also to their services, their what's it called? We ship something. Their shipping services, and you can be on auto refill and save even more money. They also have gummies and drink mixes you can do. My favorite is the Blood Orange. Check it out. Good Feels Inc. There we go. Sorry about the interruption, man. Pretty good, huh?
I didn't know we were going to be doing ads for marijuana.
It's not. It's for We've if you want to see the pregame.
I mean, pregame.
No, never mind. Never mind.
My mom's watching.
Okay,
I
sorry.
don't think she is.
Yeah, your mom was already subscribed. That's
Is she really?
Yes, exactly.
She does listen to all my friends.
So I know I interrupted us. I took us off on that advertising.
Well, yeah, I mean, we stopped advertising for sports gambling.
To do a legitimate. That's what made me think about. That's what made me think about. We were talking about sports gambling, and I go, "Oh yeah, I got to do an ad read." No, because that was one thing. They asked me. And I didn't want the sports gambling ads on my podcast for paid ads.
Well, I'm sorry that we did about a 15-minute plug for them.
Well, no, we talked shit about them.
That's true.
But any advertising is free advertising.
That's true.
That's the problem. I feel like do you feel people are dumber, or are we just like? I think we're older, so we already feel smarter. But then I also feel that. Phones and social media, especially how good the videos have gotten, have made people dumber. I feel like phone legitimizes. Phone is the television.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I feel like every generation is getting dumber than the generation before. I just think that's just how it is.
I think they're getting technically more intelligent.
Yeah.
But socially less intelligent.
Correct. There's a lot of that too. Because, like, I will tell you this, like, I mean, kids are wizards on, like, laptops and, like, little tablets.
They're so much smarter
than
me.
They can figure out all kinds of stuff.
How to problem solve it.
Right.
We would need instructions.
Yeah. And they know all, like, the shorthand stuff that they kind of tried to teach us, but we forgot. And then, like, I'll just, like, mention something, and they'll be like, oh, that's, like, Control F. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, and then they're born, and you Google it anyway and find out your 8-year-old nephew was correct.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, damn it, I hate that child was right. But, you know.
Yeah.
But,
man.
But, like, they don't know how to, like, read and write as well because, like, they only, like, read what they need to read, and they don't, like, learn other words because it's like it's not necessary because those words aren't being used in the stuff that they're looking at.
Yeah.
You know, so
they only know their specific
correct
they're experts in what they specifically know and completely in the dark on everything else.
Right. And then they're
not well rounded.
Yeah, and they also don't go back in time. Like with YouTube, you could be able to like figure out stuff of any time period, but they always kind of think like things are happening like right now.
Yeah, there's no perception of time or perception of different eras, I guess, or whatever.
Like they'll know the big things like the Beatles or Michael Jackson, but they won't like know like the Backstreet Boys. And it's like, what? That would be closer to your time period.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not know them? You know?
Yeah. Did they do the one? I don't ever want to hear you say. I want it that way.
Oh yeah, that was them.
That was the bomb track. That was one because I am. If it's a party, I'm going to sing, and there's an opportunity to sing. I'm going to sing, and I'm going to find try to get my boys together for that one.
Right.
You know, and
that's a gym for the fellas.
And that's and you don't even if you bomb, someone's going to pick you up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's 5 guys there. That's why they did it. That's what boy bands were created for, so that somebody will pick you up.
Yeah,
that's teamwork.
Yeah, it's like a basketball team. You know, the small forward rolled his ankle, the center dipped back a little bit.
Or he could just be having a bad game.
Yeah,
you know? And it's just like someone else has to pick it up.
Yeah, that's
like, let's get more bass on
That's
this.
why I think like the Wu-Tang Clan would be amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, also you had like not all of them, but like 7 of them are like some of the 5 of them I guess are like still known as like strong rappers. You know. Like Method Man, Ghostface, Raekwon, that kind of thing.
Ghostface,
RZA. Jizza even was even the guy. One of the guys who I didn't even think. I'm sorry, I didn't make this all Wu-Tang Clan. who didn't have the best career out of him was Inspector Deck, but he also dropped the first bars from Triumph, which is like a bomb atomically, Shakespeare's philosophies and hypotheses. It's like it's like one of the best known.
I mean, these men were talented. That's why they came together, and that's why they were given a contract in the first place.
Yeah,
like someone recognized talent and was like, "Look, these guys can get it done. And they can make money for us."
And they also move a crowd. Like if they sign off on something, it's gonna move the market. You know what I mean? They have that much a deep connection with their audience.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and
they still they're still relevant 30 years later. We're still talking about them.
I think Method Man is doing a TV show.
Yeah.
I think he's in a sitcom or something, or like a drama.
I know he was on
something.
I know he was on The Wire. I loved that one.
No, but like he's playing like a
like a dad,
like a square ass black man.
He's gonna.
He might be wearing a turtleneck.
He's gonna be Uncle. He's gonna be the new Uncle Phil.
I don't think he's getting that square. Yeah, come on now. He's still got to walk through the hood.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure he's like
gonna be the new dad on the new Urkel show. Jesus, the Urkel reboot we all have been waiting for.
God, they would never
Urkel as an adult. That's what I want to see.
I mean, they did do that, but then they kept trying to turn him into Stefan, right? Like every time. Like,
he wanted the range to show that he wasn't,
Well, because he didn't want to get pigeonholed after the show.
Oh yeah, canceled. Well, I mean that's what sitcoms do.
They still pigeonholed him.
Well. A lot of them do. I mean, like Julia Louis-Dreyfus made a career out of. She did. I mean, she had to bounce around for.
She's also a billionaire. She wasn't going to fall.
Well, yeah, Veep was like really good though.
No, but I'm just saying, like she comes from serious money.
Oh, she is like Richard Dreyfuss is like her dad. Or?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, no, I forgot what.
Was she like a Kennedy or
no? But she comes from like I forget. I'll have to look.
All right,
up
no
again.
worries. Yeah,
but like she comes from like. Serious.
Oh, she's juiced in. Okay.
So it wouldn't have mattered what she did in life.
Right on.
Like she could have been like
lighting her farts on fire. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And would have made beautiful money with that.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I'm mad that I wasn't born in the 1800s where you could be like a fartier or whatever the hell they were.
Oh, like in a circus or whatever? Or?
Well, like no, this one dude like used to go like from town, like it was the show. Like you were basically a stand-up comedian that just farted. So you would like say some stuff and just like fart into a horn and people would be like, yes, I love it. And get like, dude was one of the first millionaires farting, dude.
Apparently.
Apparently. Blowing out his ass. Do you know how often I would be just like, yo, I'm going to eat all the stuff that makes me the gassiest I could be and just having standing ovations.
Garlic.
Just people just like crying.
What's the sauerkraut?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all sauerkraut salad.
Dude, just like spicy chicken bombs.
Sauerkraut and deviled eggs.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude, you had the eggs in there.
Oh, yeah, deviled eggs. Oh,
you couldn't do eggs because then you'd clear out the room. Like you still got to have, people still got to.
Nah, that's your closer. That's your closer is the deviled eggs part. You got to time your farts out before then you got to get that one out.
It's like their eyes are watering and they're leaving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it's like yeah.
But it's unfair, man.
Funny.
Like you can't make money off just blowing ass in front of people like that.
Have you been to the Jackass comedy tour?
They do more than just farting. Like that's all he was doing. That's all he had to bring to the table was just gas.
You know what sucks if you're like a musician or a singer after the guy's been farted into the microphone. You got to be on the you imagine
can I get a new mic, please?
You imagine those guys like Howie Mandel bringing their own mic up and so like at like Ryan Stout or something.
Dude, it's bad enough when you had to like have a new mic after somebody who's like breath stank and stand up. You know?
God, I didn't realize so many people had bad breath until I started doing stand up.
Yeah, dude, where you're like, this mic
stinks.
Yeah,
you have sullied the microphone, right? my boy.
People are like, I can't hear your stand up. It's like I couldn't put it near my mouth. My mouth. The mic was rank.
It's just like I don't know how someone's breath can be that bad and like talk to people. You know, it's. Oh man!
I mean, I guess it doesn't offend them. They've had it their whole lives. I guess,
yeah,
so, you know.
we do have a level. We do have a level of delusion, I guess. Stand-ups that like what we do matters so much that like our flaws will be overlooked. I'm sure.
I feel the same way every time I get on stage. It's like people want to hear this,
bro. I had that. I had that. That's hilarious. I'm going to change someone's life tonight. Right? I'm going to be a moment in their memoirs.
Dear diary.
And that's when I decided in life, just go for it. Because I saw John Deasy.
Basically.
I had a set last night that I had pneumonia like a few months ago and stuff. That's why I was so bad on getting back to people. And I stopped doing stand-up while I had pneumonia. And then for a little bit afterwards, and I started going back out again. And I had one of those sets where I did last night where I like had, I was like, I did all right. I was just like, I was so focused on what I didn't do, the bits that escaped my mind at the time. and the delivery or whatever, I was just like, and then people were like, oh shit, and like adding me afterwards. And I'm just like, and I'm so focused on like how shitty it was. And, you know, I forget that like you have the stuff in your back pocket that you can go to whenever. And I was trying to work some one or two new jokes, and one in the moment joke kind of came to me. And then I was just like, and I was so focused on what didn't hit and what I forgot. I was just like, and they were like, dude, that's good stuff. Blah, 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 you know.
Nah, nothing worse than screwing up one of your golden oldies. You know, like sometimes I'll like be doing a golden oldie and I'll be like, oh man, I was supposed to put that part. Oh damn. And like you have to keep rolling with it.
I feel like an NBA player who lost his jumper or something. Yeah. He's like, I used to make the game winner.
I know, man. I used to have ups.
Yeah.
I used to have ups.
Nah.
But nah, man, the comedy world is like, it's a, you know, mistress that will always be there for you. But, you know, sometimes you just don't
you have to do it on your own terms.
Yeah. Sometimes you're not there for
it,
you know. And what's funny is that like during the pandemic, I was like starting to lose my love for her, because it's like it wasn't the same doing it online.
Yeah.
You know?
It was what we had, but it wasn't it.
I mean, the only thing I enjoyed was a couple of times I would do stand up. And like people would be in bed laying in their like negligees and stuff, and I'm like, daggum, like I am distracted. But like, you know, like sometimes people be coming to comedy shows looking a little like, you know, exposed. But like,
to the online ones,
right? But like we're talking about like you were basically naked.
Yeah,
and I'm seeing you in your bed at home, and
they forget their faces on. They forget.
I don't think those ladies forgot.
Yeah. Jeez.
I think they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I was distracted. One of them was drinking a bottle of wine the whole time, and I was just like, if I could only be wherever you are, you know, that should have been my whole set. I'd be like, everyone hone in on this screen right here.
You'd be doing the original crowd work. Here we go, the online crowd work. I love it. No. So like you said, like during COVID, did you like kind of have a different feeling about stand up, or?
Well, it just wasn't the same, you know, like
it was taken away from us abruptly.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feed a lot on crowd energy, even if it's like 4 fucking people.
Like,
yeah.
You're good. You were always good at reading an audience.
Yeah.
And I think so much of that is because you got like good time early in your career. With like Bilac and stuff, where you in your formative years, you got to see what it was like with people in the audience.
No, very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, especially
and comedy fans too. Yeah.
And Bilac was pulling out like, you know, big crowds at the time, and you're just like, psh, if I don't get these people, then
it was like an underground show. It was like you're in on a secret, you know. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah. It's like, if I can't get a laugh, Eric Andre will after me, and then I'll feel like shit because I didn't even get one laugh, you know. And like Eric just destroyed the room on like, you know, Baconators and stuff, man. And it's just like,
well, you learn. It's like you learn from. In my opinion, there's like 3 things. You know, you write a lot, you watch a lot, and you do it a lot. You get up a lot, you know. And everybody. It's not like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Everybody has their own mix, their own recipe.
Yeah.
But having that opportunity, like you had, to watch and get up like that, and then you took the motivation on the writing part because you felt like, okay, well, this doesn't work. Next one will work. Whatever. You learned how to get over your. You have to be like a relief pitcher with a short memory.
Oh yeah, and especially since he was recording everything and would send it
at an early age.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah,
and so I'm like having to review it, you know. And he was like, "Are you out there every day?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm out there every day."
He was like a coach. He was like your Bobby Knight, huh?
Basically, you know. I mean, he was like, I wouldn't compare him to Joe Jackson because I didn't live with him and he wasn't beating me.
Well, you were also down the street from the Michael Jackson gym.
right. But like, if I could have picked someone to be my Joe Jackson, you know, from an early
like
age,
a mentor, you know.
Dan Bilac would probably be it.
Yeah, we're talking about Dan Bilac. Used to run a show called 12 Shiny Nickels in Hollywood. He was always at the forefront of the internet with comedy.
No, seriously, like he found ways to get people at these shows.
And then also he was like a really, really strong writer. And I know he's in Huntington Beach, and I think he runs a thing now. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
anyway,
he's got a couple.
I know he's got a family and stuff. Yeah,
no, he does have a family.
Yeah,
he's a family man.
Yeah, he's a family man. But he very super funny. But that's where I felt like when I started hosting. I was hosting that Pig and Whistle open mic, and it was only because the guy I worked with was an alcoholic, and he would because it was like a half music, half comedy one.
Right. Yeah, I remember that mic. It was such a wild mic. It was like, I wish there were more mics like that.
It was a punk rock energy within the room.
Yeah.
And I was kind of corralling it. The musicians had their own energy, and then the comics,
and the stand-up comics have their different energy too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And sometimes it it works, and sometimes it didn't. And it was fun with both. And you had a real audience at an early age. And the guy I worked with, he was like, he was a musician, but he would want to play his thing and host for like 30 minutes and then be done. And then it was my show.
Yeah.
and then I was just like, just keep it fucking moving, and and the musicians were like a real audience.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because
they're not jaded by the stand-up yet,
They still love life a little bit,
Well, just because they're not hearing the same thing or same style of thing, because like if you go see,
we had a lot of good dark comics.
Well, yeah,
too.
there's that too.
Yeah.
But like with us, because we would follow each other to the same mics throughout the day. So like
you'd move like a herd of cattle,
right? Yeah. So it's like, I'll see you at the one that starts at 8, and then I'll see you at the one.
I'll see you at the Sunset Grill over here. I'll see you at the Abbott Habit over here.
So So you're hearing the same stuff over and over again. Whereas like the music people only heard it that one time, that one night, and then they might hear it again in a week or so.
So it was a real barometer,
right?
And that's what you got. You got like a real barometer for your jokes at an early age, and it probably in the fact that you went out other places to test it out for the real show.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
No, and once
shave it down and lose a syllable here and there.
Yeah. You always learn faster, tighter. Because like the more you would linger, like if you had storytelling, you had to still have pops in between.
You had to have the branches, the colorful branches to the tree.
Right.
Yeah. You can't just tell your story. You gotta give them a little.
There's got to be like a joke in between there too, where it's just like, okay, so that's a setup to this part here.
Yeah, and it's great when it's a telegraph. Yeah.
But those are all things that you learn with growing pains.
Yeah. No, and it was one of the things I noticed about you. And so now you're on the improv scene, baby.
Yeah, switched up the comedy. I mean, I'm still doing stand-up, but like the improv world is like, it was weird because it was an easy thing to fit into, and really because a stand-up got me into UCB. So like I was just out of the pandemic. I was like, I want to do something. Just
you want to stretch your legs a different way, maybe?
Just try something different because I just wanted to actually just be around people again because it'd been so
It was
long.
so isolating.
Right.
It was. I was in a similar situation. I had a little bit of because my day job was one person when we met. But it was you used to 30, 40 people a night.
It felt weird.
Yeah. So if you're single and you don't have kids or whatever, yeah.
So I was like, let me go and at least do some improv, because they were just now allowing classes again.
Fuck
so I was like, let me just get out there, be around people, see some people, talk to people, just interact again. So I went out and I ran into Joanne from the Pacific Northwest, comedian. She was the manager at the time there. And she was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm taking classes. I have to see a show. She's like, do you want a job? I was like, I take a job, sure. Like I'm not looking for one, but I'll take a job. Yeah. So then I got a job there. Classes became, much cheaper. And then like just started just doing more of it. And then finding my way into it, just kind of like, okay, it's just another version of comedy. And I'd done improv before, but I didn't do it, I guess, with goals and purposes.
Yeah. You get older and you see how it would help to shape what the overall picture of John that you want to put out, the portrait of John that you want to put out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and also
you get smarter as you get older.
And you just learn how to be a team player, where it's just like, I can get my shine if I make your shine just as good, like working together.
Chris Paul, that shit, or
Correct.
whatever. Yeah,
it's like, let me feed you that assist, baby.
Yeah. Stockton, that shit, like Gary Payton, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Oh, you gave me it back. Oh my goodness, dunk.
Yeah.
So like that was the kind of stuff that I thought was like, oh, this is cool, learning that and going back and forth. And then, I made a house team there pretty early on, which I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, some people have been trying for this forever. And I did it fairly quickly, I guess, in those terms, And
well, you also had so much muscle worked up from stand up too.
Correct. So like I already
you're
knew
a good
comedy,
writer, you know.
I already knew the stage life, you know. So it wasn't anything to be like on a stage. I'm just like,
it's a different muscle, but it's a similar muscle. It's a, you know, it's like one off kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like this is a new way of being funny, but the goal is to be funny.
It's a new way to kick the ball. Right. You know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like this time I'm put a little English on. It, you know.
Yeah.
So and I think and what's in reverse, it's helped my stand up in a weird way because now I don't have any worries about going off of what my scheduled program was. You know, like not that I was always so concerned.
Yeah, but you want to put your best foot forward.
Right. But like now I'm just like, you know what? I can still be in the moment and present and then pull back and come back and do what I was doing before.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't feel like we're
more confident in your transitions.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, and now I can add character to these transitions.
Yes.
Whereas before, like
it would be like one character.
Right.
Yeah.
Or I would just say it.
Yeah.
Now I will be it, you know?
Yeah. You think less.
Right.
You know, and
exactly.
that's it becomes it's like a shooting a basket. It's like that muscle or whatever, or riding the bicycle or something like that. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, oh, I encountered this little old lady and she said something, and you know, like that would be how I used to do it. And it was like, yeah, and I walked up to her, she's like, oh, you young man, blah, blah, blah. And like so now I've added her, and like it makes it funnier because it's like they're with
it's a new flavor for the soup.
Correct. Yeah. No, they're like, oh, that was that little old lady. He made the voice for her. You know.
No, it's another way to paint the picture. I love it. Man.
Yeah.
Did you play sports growing up? Oh no, yeah.
I did
football.
Play, well, I went out to football, and then after I got like laid out multiple times because my mom didn't want me playing football
until like a certain age,
pretty much. Yeah. And then my dad like snuck me out one day and took me to like a football practice, and I was like,
"That's so Southern."
It's like, all right, it's like let's go, I guess. And I was like, Dad, I don't have cleats. And he'd be like, you'll be fine in these shoes. And I'm like, no, I won't. And so like I couldn't.
Were they Cole-Hans or whatever?
Well, basically, I had just like regular like running track shoes.
Keds or whatever. Yeah.
And I'm like, Dad, this is not going to give me grip. And like they didn't.
They probably put you on the line. You gotta get some traction.
I was getting blasted on the line. It was not fun. But so
how old was that?
It was funny because they realized they're like, okay, you're tall, thin, probably got to be like quarterback or wide receiver kind of thing. So I was like, cool. So they had me go out for my like very first like slant route. And I was like, they're like, you know what this is? I was like, yeah, I know this. I play a lot of Madden.
Oh, you had? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I knew football.
Okay.
I was like, I know my routes. I just never played it.
Yeah.
So I did the route, ran straight across, got just lit up by a linebacker. And he led me to get lit up. And I think he just wanted to see if I could take the pop.
Oh, the quarterback kind of hung you out to dry a little bit.
Yeah. And I think they were like, let's see if he could take the hit and get up. And I got up. And the coach was like, all right. He's like, you were going to train with the wide receivers. And I was like,
nice.
I don't really like to get hit. I actually wanted to deliver punishment.
Yeah.
I have problems at home. Yeah. I don't want to.
I want to get. Oh yeah.
I already get hit enough.
No, I want to do what he did. I want to do what he did to someone else.
I came here to deliver punishment. But yeah, so I only lasted like a couple of days because we were doing this behind my mom's back, and like my dad was afraid to buy me cleats because she would see them, and I was like, well, I have to have proper shoes.
You know what I think he I think he wanted to make sure you were good before he went to fight for you.
Well, of course, that was the way to go, but it's like, give me some proper footing. So I can grip the ground.
That's so wild.
So that was like my little stint with football. But like I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the time that I had. But it was funny when I went to the coach to tell him that I didn't want to play anymore, and he was like, "Is this your decision or is this someone else's?" And he looked over at my father. And I was like, I made this decision on my own.
It's like you're getting mind manipulated over there. Like, what's going on here?
Well, because I was getting better and I could catch.
Yeah.
Like, the coach saw. He was like, "You'll catch the ball and you'll take the hits.
Wow.
You may not like it, but you'll do it." And I was like, "Yeah," because I was always taught to like do what you're told. And and I was told to catch the ball and take a hit. Catching the ball and taking a hit. You know. So like he was like, "He'll do the things that I tell you to do," and it's just like, yeah, but like this running around behind my mom's back, like it's getting stressful for a lot of us in the house.
You guys are fucking popping antacids between quarters and stuff.
It's like, do we have a
She's
tracking?
on.
Do we have a tracker on the card? Is she coming this way?
She's on to us. She can smell the grass stains in my
Right.
socks.
Like, there's only so many excuses of where I could be every day between these hours of the day. you know?
Between like 5:30 and 7:30.
Yeah, it's like, where does he keep going? He's got a girlfriend.
Why is he covered in dirt and grass and stains when he comes back? And he's all tired, sweaty.
Yeah, it's like he's tired and sweaty because he's promiscuous.
Yeah, no,
They sex a lot on the ground.
yeah, he goes off in the bushes and jerks off. Hey, your boy.
It's like, that's better than telling her I'm playing football. I don't know. It's crazy.
Gotta whack it in the lawn again.
It's wild. But
yeah, you can only.
when I was
sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. But I played some basketball. I did wrestling. I did track and field for a little bit. So like, I just like went around and tested all the sports.
Yeah, you had your own little decathlon. Yeah,
Right. Oddly enough, never did soccer, which was like my dad's sport.
Yeah. Oh, your dad played soccer.
He played soccer.
I love soccer. Soccer was my thing, man.
I just never did it. And I don't know if it was because he just like, it might be just because soccer wasn't popular in the South when I was growing up.
We had a weird thing because we had a Major League Soccer team. It was in the 80s, and so like there was so much more like coaching clinics and stuff like that,
Gotcha.
and more infrastructure for soccer. Yeah.
Did not have that.
Yeah.
And so maybe he would have pushed me in that direction more.
It took the rest of the places to catch on a little bit later to catch on.
Right. Because they have it in Nashville now. They have a major league team. So like now kids there are
Atlanta,
probably
I'm sure, has one. Yeah.
got camps all over the place now.
Yeah.
But that was not the case when I was younger.
Yeah, no, we were special. The Tulsa Roughnecks. They were like when Pele was playing and stuff like that for the New York Cosmos. And
I love they still were the Roughnecks.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you know what a roughneck is? It's a great name. You know.
No, I mean it's a
guy.
good name.
It's a guy who works on an oil rig. Yeah.
Right. No,
Yeah.
it's a good name.
Yeah.
But it's just like it still has to be like tough. you
Yeah,
know, even if it's
masculine.
soccer.
Well, I mean, there was oil workers in the area, yeah, so
Right.
that was the thing. Yeah, yeah. Is
We got the most masculine soccer team.
and then it became like a lady. Then it became like a Queen Latifah rap song. Want a roughneck? Gotta be a roughneck. I think it was either
Was that Queen Latifah?
or was it Salt and Pepper? Maybe?
No, that was I think
MC Light.
MC Light. Yeah.
I remember her jam.
Yeah.
I rock the party that rocks the body. Was just like international.
It's true.
And
I think that's probably her biggest hit.
it's got it. Well, it's one of the biggest rap songs. Probably
Yeah.
top 20,
Yeah.
30. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to meter anything out now because it's like streams versus like purchases.
It's very true. Like, it's hard to gauge it the same way. But like, she was really just
She had a moment where she was top of the game rap.
so high up there.
Yeah.
Man.
What
That
kind,
was a
what kind of
different
music? What kind of music you like regularly?
I mean, I'm getting back into like, I guess I'm getting to that point in time in life now where I'm like, I know I'm dying, so I'm going back to the music of my childhood.
Your teenage 20s music?
No, I'm talking about like Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, your boy is hooked on New Jack Swing like crazy.
Oh,
Like,
Tony.
yeah, just like that stuff. I mean, you got your Boys to Men.
Diggable Planets.
Yeah,
Was that kind of in that era?
I think so. Yeah,
Boys
yeah.
to Men, yeah,
Boys
that
to
was-
Men, definitely.
Boys to Men, ABC,
I
BBD,
mean,
the
Bobby
East Coast
Brown,
family.
New Edition.
Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Oh,
Guy.
man.
I mean, it's just like
Guy Shy.
just like getting through all those like classics back then, where you're just like
Montel
man,
Jordan.
Montel Jordan. I mean,
Oh,
then,
he was a moment.
like Janet Jackson's hits back then were just like
Dude,
killers.
the ones that Together Forever or something. Mm-hmm. Everywhere I go, every smile I see, I know you. Oh man, dude, that is a fucking jam.
Right.
It holds the test of time.
So I'm just going back in time. Now, not that I don't like music of today. Like some of it is actually quite catchy because it is just mixtures of songs from back in the day that they're
It's
just
like a variety.
repurposing.
It's like a variety pack.
Yeah, they're just repurposing it, like kind of like what happened when we were younger, but like not as much and not as blatant.
Well, like Diddy was like over the top.
Diddy
with it.
was doing it very blatantly.
Quincy Jones and Dre, I felt did it smoother. And like the first one I heard that was like really into sampling for me was the Beastie Boys and that Paul's Boutique, and then it was kind of like a Cypress Hill, House of Pain, DJ Lethal thing, and then everybody, then it went mainstream.
Well, I found out there was a lot more sampling that was happening that we just didn't notice because they would sample just like a small part of the song.
A hair,
Like they'd just be like,
and turn that into a loop.
Correct.
Yeah.
And make a whole new thing of it. Whereas like
that's like the Quincy Jones style.
correct.
Yeah.
Whereas like Diddy's sampling was like
The whole
that's the whole song.
32
Diddy.
bars. Yeah.
I mean, pretty similar to like
the whole progression,
Ice.
the whole progression of the thing.
Right.
Yeah, where it's just like you're doing too much. It's gross.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, like Vanilla Ice added a note.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's different because we go dun 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 dun. It's like
You took the whole Queen beat, dude.
Yeah, dude,
relax.
You added one extra dun.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Yeah.
That's theft, sir. That's theft.
And there are some good, there's some really good hip hop producers.
No, I mean, definitely like Timberland at his height, like in the
Missy
early
Elliott
2000s. I mean,
stuff you made.
like, my goodness. Like the other day I heard Ugly by Bubba Sparks and I was like, man, I forgot that. That's a good song. And it's very catchy.
Oh yeah.
His lyrics were actually good.
It was an ass shaker.
Yeah.
It's good whenever you could do something poignant with the words and women will still work their ass.
Yeah.
And shake their ass.
I mean, I think unfortunately for him, Eminem was just too big of
He took all the oxygen in the room
because they wouldn't allow another white rapper to even really exist. Like the Beastie Boys were allowed to exist because they kind of did rock rap.
So they were kind of forefront early on. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they did a different style.
They weren't doing it to make money because they were already out there.
But their style was far enough away from your traditional rap that they weren't seen as in the same category.
Yeah, crew. It was there's a more bops, jams, and stuff like that. They weren't trying. Yeah.
And they stayed true to their sound.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Now, if you want to say Eminem didn't, I get that, but like he was really good at that sound and did it very well.
Yeah.
Was very smart about the way he did it.
Yeah.
Even though he was like doing it very recklessly, but he did it very intelligently.
He kept on his flavor. He kept on his brand.
Right. Yeah. And at the time, because again, we have to live by what they give us. They wouldn't give us really any other white rappers. They sprinkled in a Bubba Sparks, and they tried to give him some life, but he just couldn't get it.
Yeah,
it just wouldn't happen, and so
that's fair.
They just kind of gave up on white rappers again because they're like, there's only Eminem right now.
Also, you'd also have to lump them in with Southern rappers too.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well,
because
I think that's what they tried to separate him because they were like,
and then it was like
Eminem's the North.
There was like the Master P crowd,
Oh, the East Coast, or sorry, the West Coast,
New Orleans, I think.
Well, Master P is more like the West. I mean, like even though technically, because he once he started getting really big, he moved out here, so it became more of a West Coast sound. Now, granted,
I could talk 90s rap.
He took
forever.
people from the South, and then brought them out to the West Coast.
Okay. I could talk 90s rap I should just have a 90s rap podcast. That would be so much. What am I doing with my life?
I don't know. I mean, we could sit here and talk about 3-6 Mafia and how they were a big influence on my childhood.
Really?
Them and Outkast, because
Outkast was amazing.
Well, because it was Southern rap and I was in the South, and a lot of times back then they kept the music pretty regional,
All right. Feeling. I have heard this, and I want to see what you think. I've heard that Outkast, Big Boy and Andre wrote his own lyrics, and he wrote Big Boy's lyrics.
Oh, is that what the rumor is?
That's a rumor I've heard. That Andre was writing for both of them.
I mean,
and he was doing his own duality of man, basically.
I'm not opposed to that being true. I don't know it for fact.
I don't know it for fact. I didn't know if you'd heard it or if you had an opinion. If you had an opinion on that.
I mean, and if that's
I think it's
true,
possible. I don't know that it's true.
Oh, I mean, it's very possible because Little Kim would just do Biggie. So Biggie would rap
Biggie parts. Yeah.
Well, no, Biggie would rap the whole thing. So he just would do her songs, and she would listen to it and just mimic it.
Yeah, she was.
So like that's beyond ghostwriting. That's literally because he taught her. No, because he would do the inflections and be like, "You got to do it like baby."
He'd teach her the beats.
And so she would have to do it just do the because if you go
it was
back
like
and
tracing and she was the painter
basically. Like if you go back and listen to Little Kim and just throw in Biggie's sound, it's just like that is just Biggie Smalls as a woman. Because he couldn't do he would write these lyrics and stuff, and he's like, I can't do them. I don't have a vagina.
It just also he can't do. It's not coming from the right POV when it's her versus him.
He can't be like get all up in my pussy. It doesn't really work with a deep masculine voice. But if, you got a, younger lady be like, get all up in my pussy.
Yeah.
And, it's like, oh, okay, well, we can sell that because a lady's saying it. And it sounds like you, but it's lady you.
I have jokes like that I've given to other people because it would be funnier coming from a woman.
I mean, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of ghostwriting like that, especially in comedy, where it's just like you're now writing for a different perspective for somebody else of a different gender because you can't deliver that, or sometimes a different race because you can't deliver it,
or they're paying well,
right.
or
there's always that too.
Or you want dental insurance, or what exactly?
All of the above.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Hemorrhoid cream.
Yeah, I had.
Some of us are doing it just to get the cream. Times are tough, man. I can't sit on donuts no more.
It's all about the H. It's all about the H. Just give me some of that good H. That prep H.
Trust me, I will write a better joke for this roast battle. I promise you.
I've been going through extra cushions all over the couch.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord. You're a mess.
I told you we were going to have some good sauce on this podcast.
Yeah, we didn't even need the jerk off joke at the beginning.
No. I was like, don't you worry. More to come.
You had the funniest shit. You said the funniest thing. Because, okay, so I'm doing this thing now. All right, I wanted to sit over here. If you watch the podcast consistently, you realize that I'm sitting on the other side. And John, moved the microphone stand, and it and I was just like, it's probably just like soda, right? And
nah, it's probably cum. And then I went into a whole tangent about probably most homes that you walk in to people who aren't like in another stratosphere of money. Most of that house has probably got some dried cum in it in some sort of way. Because you don't have proper cleaning people coming in to get because
that's the reason we all try to get rich, to clean our cum. That's why we're all trying to.
I mean, let's be honest.
I want to get on network TV. Someone
comes and cleans your cum.
Some poor foreign lady can come over here and have to clean my cum.
Exactly. It's just how it is.
Yeah, I got underwear. I've got a couch. I've got
sheets.
Yeah, I've got chairs.
Right.
I got podcast chairs.
Right.
Yeah.
And is everyone washing their hands immediately after coming? Absolutely.
I
not.
mean, if you're wearing some shorts, it's fine.
People are not immediately washing after cum. See, and so that means now there's cum throughout the house.
Yeah. It's just a nice cum house.
Yeah.
Everyone's really living in a cum house,
Not if you have good money.
Okay, all right. Everybody but the Rothschilds are living in a cum house.
The Vanderbilts, the Kennedys, they don't have cum houses.
We basically, I want to be able to raise my child in a house that's not covered in cum, and I don't feel I can do that until I become a billionaire.
I think we lost a camera.
Oh, all right.
No.
Yeah, you want to call it?
Okay. Why? Because we don't have any more to film.
I'm still recording.
Hey, we lost the camera. You want to call it?
I think it only had. Well, now I don't know how long it has on it.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Yeah. All right, dude. Where can people find you and follow you, man?
If you want to find me, just pretty much put at Jon024 Durnell. That's
you see how it's spelled there?
Yes. No H. Yeah. Just do that. 024 420 backwards. So my mom doesn't know that I'm smoking weed. So
Jon Durnell on social 0240.
No. 024.
024.
Yeah.
Jon Durnell's here. And then any other day you got a website or anything different?
I don't know. My website might still be active.
Yeah, don't.
That's
the most stand-up comedy fucking answer I've ever fucking heard. I've had people on here that's go directly plugging their dates in Edmonton, but you're I don't know, my podcast, whatever. It may still be.
Might still be active.
I don't know. I think I cut off that debit card.
Yeah, but
that it was pulling from.
But I'll be in New York City soon for the DCM festival, the Del Close Marathon. Now that I've dipped my toe into improv, they've taken me in. And
how long is MILF Fest? Is that just this weekend?
MILF is just this weekend. Okay. So by the time this
just
goes out,
Monday. Yeah, sorry,
they're not gonna get any MILF. But in June, if you happen to be in New York City and you want to see me doing
Big John Deasy
improv, I will be doing it at many different times of the day with many different people. Some of it will be singing musical improv. I'm doing that shit now, man. It's crazy. I never thought I'd be good at
Look
that.
at you. Our little Deezy's all grown up,
Hey, man, my brain works in a weird way, and I've discovered that. I've discovered that. I was like, oh, shit, man. Well, I guess when I was younger, I wanted to be a rapper, so the rhymes were already kind of there.
It's probably like one of those wide receivers in the NFL, and then they found out like he'd be a better receiver if he learned how to tap dance or something like that, so he could drag his toes on the sidelines or something.
God, the way they do that is insane. And I think ballet is also another one you can do, so you can get more like toe action.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I kind of feel like it could be for you. You know what I mean? It's just a whole nother fucking muscle.
Just boom, boom. I mean, it's all under the blanket of comedy.
Yeah.
It's just like I just want to entertain people and make them laugh.
Fuck yeah. Guys, follow John.
Please follow me.
Jon Durnell.
Maybe not to my car.
No, yeah. Hey,
I said maybe.
Maybe. 024.
If you've got a joint, that's fine.
As always, you can follow, like, share the podcast, all that stuff. Send it to a friend that's going on a trip on a plane or something like that.
Were you about to say a hot date? Tell a friend who's going out on a hot date.
No, yeah. Listen to do some stuff you weren't used to. Like listen to this on the commute, or listen to this when you're working out. Anyway, thanks for listening. As always, I'm the Fun Matt Lewis. Find me on socials and stuff like that. And if you want early access to episodes, subscribe to the Patreon. And that's what we got. Follow John.
Follow me.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.